In the end, the vote wasn't even close. The budget passed 14-2. The city now has $1.3 billion to spend on services and building projects. This is Mayor Scott Gillingham's first budget since taking office. He says the overwhelming support for the budget reflects the hard work that went into preparing it.
But the harder work, the more difficult work, will be through the 2024 to 2027 multi-year budget. And very shortly, that work will start in earnest to develop that next multi-year budget.
The budget includes more than $500 million for major capital projects, including a study on widening Kenaston Boulevard and extending Chief Peguis Trail. But those priorities drew opposition from some, including St. Boniface councillor Matt Allard.
And this budget says we should spend $2.8 million in imagining a $1 billion road project. And it is so much money.
Allard brought forward a motion calling for a number of budget changes and said he would only support the budget if council approved a $200,000 grant to homeless outreach group St. Boniface Street Links. His motion failed to pass. Councillors also heard from community members concerned the city isn't doing enough to fund services like libraries. The group Fearless R2W trains community safety hosts to act as security guards. They currently have 2 in the Millennium Library, but they say the budget only has enough money to keep them going until June.
80% of the interactions that community safety hosts have had with people that were in an escalated state ended with no police needing to be called and the person getting the things that they needed.
Community Services Chair John Orlico and Mayor Gillingham both say there may be a chance to add more funding for safety hosts later this year. The city is waiting for a report on safety at the Millennium Library after a fatal stabbing last year. This is the end of the budget process for this year. Councillors will be back for their regular meeting tomorrow. Cameron McLean, CBC News, Winnipeg.